Spell Strider! That's creative. So little motherfucking Spell Striker grew up and shit. The Viking helmet was cute on Spell Striker. You a grown ass man, dog. Why the fuck you still got that on your head? Take that shit off, nigga. If this card is in your hand, you could target one face-up spell card you control and one face-up spell your opponent controls. Banish them shits, and if you do, special summon this card. I'm going to go out on a limb here and I'm going to say the Spell Strider is going to be played. Why? Because it's an out 2 domain of the true monarch. So broken. Call it what you want. Sometimes you may have a card in your Pendulum Zone you do not want in there anymore. Monkey board anyone? I'm just saying, if your opponent don't wavernize you, sometimes you'd be like, yes, thank you for getting rid of this shit, you stupid motherfucker. You could play Spell Strider and banish that shit. And of course the obvious ones because it's a warrior. So Rhoda searches the shit. If you're playing Monarchs with an extra deck, I guess you'd also have to be playing India as well. And Rhoda. Some of the best continuous spells happen to be Monarch spells. And they say something like you can't special summon from the extra deck, so you can use Spell Strider to banish that shit. And banish whatever your opponent got, don't matter. Fact is, you won't be locked under your own shit. Return's a pretty good motherfucking card. But you could also just alleviate this by not playing a fucking extra deck. Even though you can banish some shit like a Tinky Tints or even a Dynamish Charge, I don't want to do that shit. You don't know how good that shit is? If you have multiple charges out and you Wavering Eyes, you get both of the monsters back. You ain't know that? Apparently not. I'm not saying that this card is going to be played everywhere, but the card isn't terrible. It's 1800, so you can really summon an attack with the motherfucker. It is an earth monster, which contributes to Naturia Beast. And it's a level 4, so motherfucker dies, instant fusion, Northern the shit. You know the business. It gives you an out to domain. And I think that'd be the reason alone right there, because I don't think that Konami's that fucking stupid to ban something that just came. But they did that shit with PP, didn't they? But I don't think domain's that serious. This ain't the first time when you see a card, what the fuck is this? End up being played in side decks. Am I wrong? Didn't think so. So with that being said, thank you for watching. If you would like to help me pay rent and make that motherfucker DINERO, all I ask you to do is spend literally seconds, I'm back to that shit again, to click at least one motherfucking advertisement. It's not a whole lot of time. I counted. I'd be very, very appreciative and grateful if you could do that for little old me. You could talk shit about my weight, but I'd rather be like this than like this, like Robbie Cole size. I think I got a pretty good body, but I ain't that bold to show off all of that. And of course, you have my gratitude. If that matters at all. We got a Searchable out the domain. We got a Searchable out the domain. We got a Searchable out. We got a Searchable out. We got a Searchable out the domain. Yee-haw!